Hello, this is Sociology 1. It's a course introduction. I'm using the syllabus. Welcome to Soch 1. This is your sociology professor, and thank you for being part of this online experience. You may refer to me as Jack, Professor Jack, Jack the Professor, or Professor, well, you guys know my last name. I only work with officially enrolled students. If you're not officially enrolled, I'm going to have to let you go. I'm going to have to cut your account. I'm going to have to close your account. If you find yourself not to be officially enrolled in my class, but you're still in my class because you have a Moodle account, make sure you email me the following information: your full name, student ID number, date of birth, section number to which you want to be added, and the term and the year. Okay? I'm going to be holding a live class orientation at the college, and we're going to go ahead and meet at E323, September the 11th, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's at a voluntary basis, but it's highly recommendable if this is your first or second time using Moodle and you still need some assistance. So I want to sort of like lecture you on how to, how to navigate through the class. Come in person, so I'm going to go ahead and give you this free, live, person-to-person, face-to-face orientation. And this is an excellent time for you to get acquainted with your professor. And I'm also going to be signing some math slips that day in case you have people that want to go ahead and add to the class. They want to come in person, meet the professor, go ahead and sign the ad slip, okay? So also, here's one thing. The class is composed of 16 weeks. And every week we have due dates and deadlines. Now, here's one more thing about this class. I have developed video lectures and PowerPoint slides per chapter. So every time you open your book, chapter 1, chapter 2, all the way to chapter 16, I have developed video lectures for every chapter. The professor's explanation for every chapter, just for you. So you go ahead and together with your readings, download the PowerPoint slides, which is the study note for the video lecture. It's the same information, just in the written form for you to go ahead and download or print them and ace the test when it comes. Right, have those notes there ready for your advantage. Okay, Moodle is tremendous. It's great. I love Moodle more than other platforms. And Moodle has an activity toolbox located to the upper left hand of your screen in most cases. And the activity toolbox allows you to go ahead and link to the assignment, the chat, the forum, the choices in case you're a disabled person and need to report that disability to the college. You also have quizzes, you have resources. You simply go ahead and click on any of those 5, 6 choices you have there, and it'll link you to the assignments, whether it is an essay, the project, or to the quiz in case it's a midterm or test 1, or the syllabus if it's a resource, or the PowerPoint slides per chapter. What you do is that you just go ahead and click on it, and it'll link you there. You don't have to be scrolling up and down. Okay, so that's an excellent idea, and it's great to use. And another toolbox that I should go ahead and refer to you, it's the upcoming event toolbox. It's like a calendar. It tells you what's next, and it gives you the deadline for that upcoming event, whether it is a paper, a quiz, or a chat, or whatever. You'll have that there, your little personal calendar for that. I want you to join me in a nice breaker activity. We don't get to see each other face to face. It's not a traditional regular class face to face, but it's online, and we don't get to have that face to face contact. We don't have that interaction in that way. But let's go ahead and make the best of this and just kind of bear with me. And I'm going to title this activity "The Many Expressions or the Many Faces of Jack," me, the professor, okay? And see what mood you think I am, okay? Let's just go ahead and say that, okay? What do you think about this expression? How do I look? Does it look like if I am suffering from indigestion, maybe? What about this other expression? I'm kind of thoughtful there, thinking, vigilant maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Now, you don't have to email me the responses. You don't have to call me either, okay? It's just, just for a good laugh here, okay? What about this picture here, huh? What do you think about this picture? Maybe webcam, inside my car there, perhaps, right? How about this 1940s mug shot? What do you think, huh? Whoa, what about this expression here? What do you think? It's just kind of to break the ice between you and I. And we don't get to share that face to face, but at least we're doing it online, I would say, huh? Okay, let's get back to the syllabus. That was enough humor for one let's go ahead and get back to the syllabus. And this is Fall 2010. We're going to go ahead and glance through page by page the main points or most important parts of the syllabus page by page. Page 1, we have the course description, instructional methods, resources, course requirements, the text, the ISBN number of the text, student learning objectives or student learning outcomes, the kind of the expectations and requirements of the course, so to speak. On page 1 also, you have the text, as I said, and the author is Diana Kendall. Title is Sociology in Our Times. It's a 7th edition by Thompson Learning. You have the ISBN number there, which is 978-049-5598-626, and you may actually use an earlier edition, like the 6th edition, if you will. You could go ahead and do that too. Then on page 2, we have the assignment description. Do not miss that. Go download the syllabus and look at the assignment description. We have the grade distribution and the grade scale. I'm going to go ahead and discuss those 2 or 3 areas in a couple of minutes from now, but I urge you to go ahead and download the syllabus. You must. It's your contract, okay? It's our contract. On page 3, we have an agenda which goes week by week, lecture by lecture per week, video lecture and study notes, and then, of course, we also have the section on assignments on that same page. The disclaimer, the hours, the chat, the test, the essays, and the research project, okay? Okay, on page 4, we have school policy, the board rule, description, what justifies a violation of academic integrity, and the penalties associated to such violations, additional information, dealing with the class. Again, I urge you to go ahead and download and even print the syllabus. You're responsible for all the areas of the syllabus. Now, I know that many have already submitted their disclaimer and their TVA hours, but there are others that have not done that yet, and it's 10 points worth per posting, 10 for the disclaimer, 10 for the TVA hours. So you have to do this. Do it immediately. There's a deadline. Check out the syllabus for the deadline, and or not the syllabus, but the general page for week 0. Okay, and you must have these in. These are your easiest 20 points for the class for sure. Then on week 0, we also have chat participation and post-week thought forums. The post-week thought forum is for you and I to communicate. Okay, you can go ahead and send me messages through there, and I can go ahead and respond to your messages through that same forum. But do not touch the chat participation forum because this is for office use only. This is for me to go ahead and grade your chats. Do not touch that forum. You may visit the forum, but do not download assignments there. Don't do that. Don't touch it in that way. Okay, now let's go ahead and cover another area which is important to this class and to this discussion is the grade distribution. The disclaimer in TVA hours is 20 points, 10 points each posting. You have chat. Chat is 10 points worth. The essay is 20 points. The project or the research project is 50 points. 50 points test 1, 75 points midterm, and the final is worth 75 points, adding a total of 300 points, okay? Now, chats are worth 10 points, and you can only do 1 of the 4 chats for 10 points. Is somebody asking for extra credit? We'll go ahead and talk about extra credit in a couple of minutes from now. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the grade scale. Now, the grade scale works this way. 270 to 300 is an A. 240 to 269 is a B. 210 to 239 is a C. 180 points to 209 points is a D. And anything under 179 points will go ahead and earn you an F. However, how many of you would like to go ahead and earn extra credit? Okay, raise your hand. Let me see hands. Okay, see, here's how we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, here's how I'm going to go ahead and do this. You're required to do only 1 of 4 chats, right? Okay, if you can't do all 4 or 2 or 3, you'll go ahead and get those additional points. Any additional chats you do, I'll go ahead and count them towards extra credit. How's that? Okay, now, yeah, they're late at night. Okay, you have to do the extra sacrifice there. That's on you, not me. Okay, you go ahead and make it work. If you want your points, you have to work very hard. I'm not giving you nothing free. You'll have to sacrifice. But you could go ahead and get those additional points and maximize the opportunity of getting the highest grade in my class. Anyways, this has been a pleasure. Thank you very much for watching this introduction video. I hope I could go ahead and see every single one of you. September the 11th, E323. If not, don't forget to email me. Thank you very much. This is Jack. Bye-bye.